Man, today I woke up to some very exciting news from Real Illusion. So, guys, today we're going to be talking about the Omniverse. Now, it's been a minute since I've had a chance to actually review it. And as always, welcome back. Thank you for joining me again for another quick review. This is Solomon Jagwe. I'm back with another quick insight. And today we're going to be talking about me diving into the Omniverse, but more importantly, we're going to be talking about the Omniverse for Character Creator 3. This is a big update. So, guys, if you're new to my channel, I kindly ask that you spare a minute to subscribe and hit that notification bell after you subscribe so you're alerted when I post a new video. And I'm always grateful to all my subscribers, the steady subscribers. Thank you so much to my patrons, guys. Thank you. I truly appreciate it. So today I popped up my Revolution Hub and there were a bunch of updates. And one of them was Character Creator 3.41. And that one comes with a new Omniverse connector. This one makes it possible for you to send Character Creator 3 models into the Omniverse and render in real time. So I've already downloaded the beta version, and you can go to nvidia.com/en dash whatever you see. I'll put this link in the description of the video and download the beta version. It's not like fully, functional. It still has some things, lacking in it, but the current state it is in this beta, and maybe by the time you watch this video, it will be already released in a fully version. But for this first impressions, I am very impressed, guys, and I'll show you why. So if you scroll down here, you can see the different parts of it, what they've added and the support for it. And the key is this file, the USD file that enables you to send models that you've created in Character Creator 3 and use them inside of the Omniverse. That seems to be the standard file format for the Omniverse to be able to exchange files and collaborate as a team. But I think what's important, I think for our use, especially as indie filmmakers, is how do we harness this so that we can render faster, right? Because this is supposed to be taking advantage of the GPU rendering by Nvidia in the cloud, and you're able to collaborate and also taking advantage of your GPU setup. Like if you have a rig that has maybe multi GPUs, you'll be able to take advantage of that as well as online on using the cloud. So I went ahead and created this character real quick inside of Character Creator 3.41, and it has no animation. And so normally when I do this step, I'm usually thinking, okay, I'm gonna go to iClone to do the animation, and I can still do that. Like if I create like a custom like mockup using the perception neuron suite, or maybe the Xsense, or even if you're using Rococo, you can edit that mockup and make it available so that you can load it inside of CC3. They use the same file format. Okay, and what is cool, so after I installed the plugin, you won't see the plugin listed here, but it's actually part of Character Creator 3. So when you update to 3.41, it's gonna be up at the top under plugins, and it's gonna say Omniverse, and now you'll be able to export the USD. So please, before you watch this video, make sure you do your updates. Go to your Revolution Hub and do the updates. And it's not just the Character Creator 3 that has been updated. The Smart Gallery has also been updated, and also iClone. So guys, please do the update first and then come back and follow this mini tutorial and insight. So here's the character. So when you're ready, you can go to File, Export, and you find down at the bottom, Omniverse. There's also a new button that has been updated over here. You can see that. So you click on that. It's going to bring up this dialog box, okay? And I like rendering things extra high, but so I'm really wanting to push the envelope and see how high this can go. And you can render the model, export the model as path traced or real time. So we're going to do real time first. And I'm gonna call this, let's call this Simon RT 00. I'm gonna copy this because I wanna repurpose that. And I'm gonna add some mockup files here as well. Okay, so I don't need to send any lights and IBL, and I think I'll enable delete hidden faces just to make the file a little bit smaller. Okay, so in my folder here, you can also always browse to this inside of, once you load your smart gallery, you can right click on the mockup file, and then you are able to find the file and then go to this particular folder. And you can, if you have, you can follow the path, users, public, documents, resolution, blah, blah, or whatever you see here. So I'm going to use samples of these, okay? So simply copy this path right here, and then go and paste it up in the top, okay? And now you're able to find the one. So I wanted to see these as thumbnails. So we want to take the one where Simon is maybe just sitting looking at something like this one. Okay, we open that, we add that in, and then we can also add, which one? I want another sitting, like maybe this one, the idle. There's a reason why I'm doing this one. Okay, let's go. Let's add that. Okay, when you're ready, you simply click export. Okay, and then you find a folder. So for here, let me go to lab. I'm gonna create a new folder. By the way, there's some kind of bug where this is not gonna work. Like if I try to put a name, I know they're gonna fix that, but I know it's not gonna allow me to name that folder. So let me just do a quick fix over on this side and rename that folder Simon real time. Okay, and then we'll call this Simon RT00 and then save. All right. So this is a file format that is going to be important, that is going to be needed once you get to Omniverse. And while that is exporting, I'll show you what it looks like. So the Omniverse, there are a bunch of things that you need to install. Make sure you install the drive, right? And make sure you install the Create module. Make sure you install the cache, okay? And what else did I also installed Omniverse. So I mean, if you have plenty of space, you can install everything else, okay? And under the library, it will show you what you've installed once you have it installed. And then under Exchange, if you go to the connectors, this is the one, the most important one, 3.41.3. That's the connector that you need to install to be able to use it inside of CC3 and also the Omniverse. Okay, and once you're ready, you simply go to, once you have everything installed, then you can go ahead and start. You can run the create, which is this one right here, and just click launch. Okay, so I have it running already here. In the folder where we save that little character is going to be little character. It's going to be under my, I always create like a folder called lab where I do my testing. So we have, where did I put them? Omniverse, no, lab. Maybe I need to, do I need to refresh? Simon RT, lab, refresh. All right, Simon RT. So that's our character that we're going to need. But then I've also downloaded a sample project from the Omniverse, and that's going to be under Enable Collaboration and under localhost. This is important. If you won't be able to, if you don't set up this localhost, you won't be able to see the sample projects. So under Nvidia, and I probably do, there's another in-depth tutorial out there that I'll link up so you can look at it. Under the samples folder, there's marbles sample folder, but then there's also the old RTX project. This is a sample project that you can, and then you download. This is a fairly big project, so just be warned. So when you once you've downloaded it, then unzip it, and under the Omniverse here, I already installed, downloaded and installed it, and I've put it under the Omni projects over here, and it's under the old attic, and there it is. So if I double click on it, it's going to open up, and by default it's going to be it's going to choose path tracing as the rendering mode, and I'm going to switch to RTX. And what's fascinating is to watch it actually bring in everything. This is real time, guys. This is real time. Okay, wait until everything is loaded, the texture, and at the bottom here it shows you the progress. And now the environment is actually ready. So if I select one of these boxes, for example, and press F, I'm able to rotate around it. Isn't that amazing? This is real time, and there's something else. There's more. There's more to this scene. All right, so look at that. The mirror, you see that? This is actually working in real time. So if I were to select this guy, this rocking chair, and I'm gonna move it in using global, not the local, global, and I'm gonna move it. So you see that? You can actually see the reflection of that horse, that wooden horse. See that? And what's even better, watch this, guys. So what's even better is I think I'm amazed at how they've incorporated the physics in this engine. So if I play back this, you can see it, everything is working. There's a TV over there, the ball is rolling around. And this rocking chair, actually, if I move it, you can see it actually rocking. And if I switch this to global and I rotate global, and make sure the global is also rotate, okay? Let's see, global. And you see how it's rocking? Look at that, guys. Look at that. This is actually happening in real time. So this has me thinking about the possibilities. Like, what can I do? This little tennis ball is in the way. Stop it. Go away. I want to rock. Let's move it back. Let's move it over here. And then we're gonna rock. There it goes, rocking. And the TV is working. So when I was making the character for Simon, the one to test with, the reason I put in that mock-up that had to do with the setting, because I'm always thinking of story, because I mean I'm thinking why would I even download this Omniverse? Why would I use it, and how would I use it to tell a story? So I'm thinking, okay, the Simon character is in the attic. He's bored and he's going to be watching TV. And so I wanted to showcase, to demonstrate some of these chairs and see how he's going to sit on them. And then see the mock-up working. Okay. And also see if I could see him in the mirror over there. And this is so, so cool. All right. So let's bring in Simon. He's bored. Maybe he's a grown kid and he's living in his parents' attic. He hasn't moved out. He's still playing with bears. Watching TV. Maybe that TV should have a Fortnite game going on. So if you have like a character with a controller, you could literally have him play a game while watching, and then you are able to render this. This is real time. So I was giddy, and I'm like, how long? Why did it take me so long to even try out the Omniverse? I'm so so impressed by this, guys. This is taking advantage of your RTX, your graphics card, the GPU, and now that we have Revolution creating a connector, I was super excited to try it out. So right, so let's try Simon RT. He's the character, and let me see if I can move the camera back, and we're gonna put him right here. Watch this. So let me first stop, and when you go to the display tab over here, you can show different parts of the interface and the timeline. If your timeline is not showing up, make sure you go here and display it. But the timeline itself here, I want to have this like 600 frames. You can add any number of frames, but I wanted it to be a little bit longer. All right. So let's drag Simon RT in here, and he's already sitting down. So that is one of the mockup files. And look at this. I can rotate him and he's responding to the lighting. Soft shadows, This is crazy good. Now, I know these are early stages of this connector, so I'm noticing some things here, like the texture mapping of these pants. I know that's gonna be fixed, but the most importantly, I wanted to see the face of this character. He's in the shadow right now. If I were to move him into the light, what does he look like? And he looks great. So this is an awesome update, guys. Look at that. Okay. And if I play back and deselect, you can now see the idle motion playing back. That is so cool, guys. So cool. Look at him. So now the idea again is I'm already thinking about how do I use this to tell a story. Now I know that I'll be able to get soft shadows and all that. And playback is a little bit slow. So I think I need to make sure that if playback is playing at the same frame rate as this. So I think it's slow, but this is a good idea. I mean, a good time for you to think of, you know, the story, what you're trying to do with this environment. But for now, let's stop this. And if you drill down a little bit more on the Simon character, Simon base character over here, you can see where the animation has been added. So if you click on Simon base, in this folder, when you export from character creator 3, this character using the exporter, this USD exporter, these mockup files are added inside of a subfolder called motions. So you can see them here. So if you wanted to switch it out, you need to go to the base, Simon base, and you can see where the the animation, sorry, excuse me about that. If you scroll all the way down, you can see the asset path where you're gonna be able to add the mockup. So you can see they're different. Like if I drag and drop this one, it's the other animation in that one. So when you play back, you can see him. Okay, now I want to see if I can manipulate some of the models in here. So for example, this chair right here, I'll go ahead and go to edit and want to duplicate all layers. So we have a copy of that. Press W. And now I can move the chair over here. And what's amazing is the lighting, the way it's responding to the lighting. So clearly this chair is too big. Simon is a little kid. He needs to grow up, get out of the. So I just pressed the scale button. I'm gonna try to see if I can make it a little bit of its size. Let's rotate it. And always pay attention to this right here if you're doing local or global. So, all right, so rotating that. And I'm gonna try to lower it a little bit down. So let's see where his butt is and maybe scale this down a little bit. All right. So Simon is sitting in this chair, but clearly he needs something on his foot right here. We won't worry about that for now. We just move this chair back so that he's sitting on that and move it sideways. So Simon just needs to grow up and get out of this attic. All right, now that we have Simon selected, I can make sure my chair is selected and then control click on Simon. And now I can rotate both of them, right? Rotate it. And we're going to take him over to the TV over here. Okay. And what's really neat is that this TV is casting light. And so as I move Simon closer to the TV, you can see the shimmer of the screen on his face. This is really cool, guys. And so I'm going to rotate this a little bit so that he's facing the TV. And this is all in real time. So if you have invested, I'm sure that you guys who have 3090s, you're going to be having a blast with this. I'm using an RTX 2070. So Simon is placed properly in front of the TV. He's bored, shouldn't be in his parents' attic, but he is. And so I'm gonna deselect. Let me select something out. No, I don't like that. Let's see, what can I select that's off screen? Maybe over here, no? This plate over here. Okay. All right, guys. Now we can press playback. And there's Simon watching TV. And what is neat is again like this roller, this horse here. We can go back to see how it's rocking. And there's someone in the back there. And actually, what's really neat is that we can see Simon in the mirror right there. So the reflections, the mirrors, it's almost like ray trace, but it's not path trace, it's real time. But I love that they've added the support of glass, right? That is so cool. Every element in the room can be reflected and you can look all the way around. And there's Simon with he needs to get out. Oh, guys, so this is really cool, guys. So I was hoping that this would have come out sooner, but the fact that it's now, it's here, you guys can check it out. Please play with it. Let me know what you think. Real Illusion team, you guys are killing it. This is so cool that we can actually incorporate characters inside of the Omniverse from Character Creator 3, add mockup. I have so many ideas going through my brain now. I'm thinking, okay, in Koza and Nancha, you may have to come to the Omniverse and render from there. Look at that, you know. This is really cool. So, guys, thank you so much again for joining me today. A little in-depth look into the Omniverse and how to use the Character Creator 3 update and the connector so you can use the characters in the Omniverse, render in real time using RTX, and I, yeah, this is good. Thank you so much, Reallusion and Nvidia, you guys. Thank you for collaborating on this. This is really cool. Thank you. I can't wait to see what the other guys use this for. And for sure, I think what I'm gonna try next, I'll be trying the Unreal Engine because I know there's a connector for the Unreal Engine as well. One of the things that I added under the connectors, I was able to download the connector for Autodesk 3ds Max, Maya, Unreal Engine 4.26, and of course 3.41. So this is really cool. So I think my next steps will be to also show facial animation. And I think I have an idea of how I'm going to implement that because I know Motion Plus can export both body and facial animation. So I'll be able to do those together in the CC3 working together with iClone. So see you next time with another quick insight, guys. And please spare a minute to, again, subscribe and hit that notification bell so you're alerted when I post a new video. And please consider becoming a patron. I drink coffee, as always. Thank you so much, guys. See you next time. Please take advantage of the Omniverse, Nvidia Omniverse, as well as the new Nvidia Omniverse Connector for Character Creator 3. And let's tell our stories. Dare to dream big, guys. Never give up on your dream. And please stay safe. Much love to everyone. Bye for now.